The battle over Washington's new income tax is one step closer to the November ballot. The Secretary of State has now received signatures for an initiative to repeal the so-called millionaire's tax. 309,000 were required and more than 511,000 were gathered. That's the fourth highest number of signatures ever gathered for an initiative in Washington. It's leading the charge on this ballot initiative is the group Let's Go Washington. I spoke with its founder, Brian Haywood, as he got ready to hand over those signatures today. This conversation comes amidst some new speculation over this initiative possibly threatening the capital gains tax. Are you feeling confident that it's going to qualify?
Yeah. It'll be on the ballot no matter what. We check the validity. We run it against voter registration. We've been doing it enough that now our system, we can look at it in pretty strong confidence, know when we're over the number. And we usually target at least 400,000 gives us that safe margin. So we're at half a million, we're well over that.
On the record, you're saying you're not going after the capital gains tax.
100%. That we were very careful. The Supreme Court seems to hold two levels of two standards. The legislature can do however many subjects they want in a bill, and it doesn't violate the law, although it does violate the law. But for the initiatives, they're very strict about this one subject title, and we were very careful to be very narrowly tailored to do just that. And we were also very aware that the SEIU is going to drop a bunch of money to do lawsuits on it and try to challenge it. So this has to withstand court scrutiny.
You're not going to touch the capital gains tax. You're specifically focusing on the millionaire's tax. The other side would say, hey, even if this goes to the ballot, this is a popular thing in this blue state to tax the wealthy. How confident are you that the votes are going to go your way?
It's now a battle, right? When we do polling, like I've seen polls, there's a new one out that of course is a push poll. If you go out and you say, hey, this is going to take money from baby seals and kittens and K through 12, we lose. That's just the way the game is structured, and it's why the legislature on purpose tries to hide little pieces in their laws that if someone repeals it, they can scream and squawk, oh, this is taking money away from children. It does not take money away from K through 12. Over 95% of the bill goes into the general fund anyway. There's a 5% allocation that goes to funding union organizing activities. We were looking at it.
Are you concerned that the other side can just say, hey, look, other states do it, why can't we?
We were like number one or number two in the most interesting place to start a new business, and now we fall into like 31st. And that will continue to happen. So we've got a budget that's gone under Gregoire from 30 billion now to over 80 billion. There's no amount of money they could take that would satisfy the greed that's coming out of Olympia. The no income tax and the no capital gains tax that we previously had were a huge encouragement for people to come in and start businesses and hire people. And the government does not create jobs. I think that most people should agree we would much rather have people working and earning money than taking money from the government, right? I mean, really, welfare should be for people that are falling through the cracks, that are really hurting. We have this moral obligation to help, I think, the poorest in our midst.
While Let's Go Washington leads this charge against the income tax, other groups are coming to its defense. That includes Invest in Washington Now. They released a statement today from Washington Education Association President Larry Delaney. It reads in part, I-645 would take money from our schools and send housing and healthcare costs skyrocketing. But that's not all. It would take away funding from childcare, raise taxes on small business and working families, and eliminate universal school lunches. While this issue is headed for the November ballot, voters may not have the final say. That's because the income tax is also facing a lawsuit that challenges its constitutionality, and the case will likely be decided by the state Supreme Court.